Welcome to Impact Learning Tutorials, and this is a video about aerobic and anaerobic exercise. So in this video we're going to be able to understand the difference between aerobic and anaerobic exercise and also be able to give some practical examples of each type. So anaerobic exercise is the first one that we're going to look at, and this is performed without the presence of oxygen, and it's used in high intensity, short explosive sports. Anaerobic exercise can only be sustained for a short amount of time due to the build-up of lactic acid. So you'll see on this slide that all of the key points you need to know are underlined and in bold, so it's important that you make a note of these. And the anaerobic system breaks down glucose into lactic acid because the glucose is what produces the energy very quickly. The lactic acid energy system then produces the majority of energy for these moderate to high intensity sports. So as part of the lactic acid system, that's why it becomes a waste product. And lactic acid itself is a fatiguing byproduct of this energy pathway, and it causes a lot of pain, and it's often why people can't continue to exercise at such a high intensity. So some practical examples of anaerobic exercise are 400 metre sprint, 100 metre sprint, shot put, javelin and long jump. So remember that anaerobic exercise is for these high intensity explosive sports. So the second type, which is aerobic exercise, this is the system that's responsible for producing energy for longer duration sports. So this energy system requires the presence of oxygen, and there's not really any great build-up of lactic acid because the exercise is lasting for a longer period of time, so you're unlikely to be working at such a high intensity. However, this system also requires glucose to provide that energy, but there's not really lactic acid as the waste product. It's more likely to be carbon dioxide through the respiration. So it's important for your revision that you make notes of which type of exercise requires oxygen and which one is without the presence of oxygen. So some examples of aerobic exercise, remembering these are sports which have a long duration. We've got marathon running, long distance cycling and also cross-country skiing. We hope you found this video useful. Please subscribe to keep up to date with our latest tutorials.